doors of this library are open now, and all are welcome. The judgment of history is left to you, the people. I have no fears of that, for we have done our best. And so I say, come and learn from it.
In October of 2018, President Reagan returned to the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library and Museum as a hologram. In this video podcast, we'll take a look at how and why the hologram was created. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Library and Museum is the most visited presidential library in the United States. We credit this, of course, to the popularity of President Ronald Reagan himself and all that he stood for: individual liberty, economic opportunity, global democracy, and national pride. Our goal is to ensure that we are providing the best experience possible for our visitors. In 2005, we added the Air Force One Pavilion, which houses President Reagan's Air Force One 27000, a portion of one of his presidential motorcades, and a Marine One helicopter. We are committed to continuous development of the newest and most engaging techniques available to educate and entertain visitors to the Reagan Museum. We remain interested in the use of emerging technologies to share history in an accurate and interesting way. Working with award-winning Hollywood special effects masters and the leader in hologram celebrity recreations, the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute has created a first-of-its-kind hologram of our nation's 40th president. For those who never had the opportunity to see our 40th president in real life, this is the closest experience one will get.
My name is Dan Lux, and I'm the executive producer of the Ronald Reagan hologram exhibit. It's been in development for close to 2 years now. There's been a lot of hard work. There's a lot of creative people that have contributed thousands of man-hours to this project. We're bringing a way that he's never been seen before to a whole new generation so that his legacy can continue on. And just being part of that is such an honor for me.
The hologram of Ronald Reagan was truly the first of its kind. It was the first time a hologram had been created where visitors sit only 12 feet away from the image, creating the need for the hologram to be photorealistic. Most holograms are masked by distractions: microphones in front of their mouth to mask lip-syncing issues, background dancers to pull your eye away from the hologram, and other such diversion techniques. But our hologram has no distractions. It is simply Ronald Reagan standing in front of you. This took a combination of a unique composition of evolving technologies to present the lifelike image of President Reagan. In order to maintain historical accuracy, every word expressed by this hologram of Ronald Reagan was actually spoken by our nation's 40th president during his life. The scripts were written solely using President Reagan's speeches and audio recordings. The technologies used include computer-generated imagery, or CGI, LED image projections, facial analysis, and more. The computer-based playback systems were custom-built to provide the smoothest and most lifelike digital playback across one of the largest hologram stages ever manufactured.
My name is Chad Finnerty, and I was the VFX supervisor on the Ronald Reagan hologram. With CGI, we're able to sculpt every detail based on photography or videos or all this reference that has been gathered over the years, and literally recreate every single pore detail on the face and, down to every hair on his head.
3 separate hologram scenarios were created to entertain our guests. Every few days, a different one plays in our introductory theater. The 3 scenarios include a whistle-stop train tour of the 1984 presidential campaign, the TAC room at Rancho del Cielo, and the White House Oval Office. When you're here, look closely at each hologram. For authenticity in the ranch scene, one of President Reagan's saddles and one of his western belts and buckle were used by the actor. An identical dog representing the Reagan's dog Victory was brought in for this filming. For both the Oval Office and whistle-stop train scenarios, a set of President Reagan's personal cufflinks and a tie tack were worn by the actor.
The team is both on the client side and our team have just collaborated and really made the whole thing special. And I think it shows in the product. I think that's the only way that you can make something so real, by having a lot of opinions and a lot of people that care about it and care to see it done right. So it's been awesome.
So, goodbye. God bless you.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this Inside the Reagan Library video. See you soon.